Welcome to Face Value, the podcast for beauty entrepreneurs who are ready to build a business that reflects their true worth. I'm Sheila DiLorenzo, beauty business strategist, published author, and all-around beauty guru. And every week, we're going to break down the systems, psychology, and structure behind profitable beauty brands. Because in this industry, your talent has value, but your business determines your income. So let's get into it. I'm going to say something that's going to sting a little bit, guys. But if you're still listening after that, you are exactly who this podcast is for. If you are a beauty pro who is constantly chasing new clients, you think that your problem is marketing, and it's not. Your problem is that your business isn't built yet to support you. And no, working harder and working more hours isn't the answer that's going to solve your problems. If you're ready to fix them, come with me. Listen to this. I have a few things to tell you. Welcome to the Face Value Podcast. If you're a business pro, beauty entrepreneur that is amazing at what they do, you spent tons of hours learning your skills, perfecting your techniques, but you still feel stressed out, your business is inconsistent, and let's be real, you just feel unsure month to month. Everything feels different all the time. If you always feel like you're stuck in that feast of famine rat race all the time, you, my friends, are in the right place. I have spent 31 years in this industry, behind the treatment chair and behind the scenes in the beauty industry. And I recently had an article published in Skin Inc. magazine. You might have seen it, you might not have seen it, but I want to talk about it because I think it's really important that all of us get a sneak peek inside this article and inside my brain so you can kind of figure out what's going on and understand why your business seems like it's working against you instead of with you. And the topic of that article was about the hidden revenues that a lot of us miss, and this was aimed in the article for med spas and med spa owners, but I wanted to break it down into individual beauty professionals that are working inside of other businesses or even have maybe your own business for yourself. But I'm not talking about like the big dogs, the big med spas. I'm talking about you, the beauty pro, the independent entrepreneur that is just trying to make it in this great big world. And all of the revenue streams that you might not know that you're missing out on, that I can give you a couple little tips and tricks and tell you these hidden secrets that I published in this big magazine, but it can help you on your level and hopefully find some hidden income streams that you might be missing out on that can take your business to the next level. And when I say that, it does help big businesses, but it also, these are big problems that the solutions also help us small businesses and solo entrepreneurs grow into those big businesses if that's where you're looking to scale. It's basically to show you how there are so many of the same problems that big businesses have that show up in our small businesses. They actually start here. It's a different scale, but it's the same leaks. It's the same leaky bucket. It's all the same. So I want to talk about it. Okay, most of us as beauty entrepreneurs, we all face 3 of the same struggles, right? 3 problems that quietly keep us stuck. Tell me if this is you. First one, if I just get more clients, everything will work out better. 2, I'm not a salesperson. I hate it. I'm an artist, not a car salesman. And 3, if I just take more classes, if I just get better at my techniques, the money will magically flow into my bank account. I'm going to give you some honest truth. Talent is good, yes. Talent will get people in your door. But business structure and having systems, which we hear about that all the time, but what does that even mean? Business structure is what's going to get them to say yes to what you're selling and keep them coming back. Tell me if this sounds familiar to you. You have people that are scheduling consultations with you, right? That's not very complicated. You put your name out there, you tell people what you do, people are interested in your services, so you can get a consultation, but they're not converting. They're like, yeah, I'll call you back, or let me think about it, or I have to talk to my husband, something like that, right? I have to plan it, I have to budget my money, every reason in the book. They don't say yes right then and there, right? How about you underprice your services because you just want them to say yes? You don't want to feel too pushy, so you like price gouge yourself. How about you want to seem really knowledgeable, so you overtalk your services and you like verbally over-explain everything so that you hope your client gets it. How about this one? You know that you do really good work, but and you know that your client could really use the service that you have to offer, but you feel super awkward mentioning it to them. Or how about this big one? You're busy. You're super busy. You have people on your calendar, but you're so stressed out and you're still not making any money at the end of the day. You know that none of this means that you're bad at business, right? None of it. It just means that no one taught you how to run one. I guarantee you that the most profitable businesses, anyone that you talk to, the most profitable business entrepreneurs, they don't sell hard. They sell clear. Clear consultations, clear pricing, clear visual expectations, and clear follow-up sequences. When clients see exactly the value that they're getting, their decisions become easy. Consultations become super easy to close. This is exactly why in my business, I focus huge on really good consultation strategies, because there is a strategy to your consultations. And I'm huge on visual tools, right? If people can see it, they're going to believe it, they're going to buy it. Whenever you remove any confusion that they might have, all the pressure magically disappears and your confidence goes through the roof, and their confidence in you doesn't get any better. It's there. All the pieces are there. There's nobody else on the planet that they're going to want to book with except for you. This is exactly how you stop feeling salesy, like a car salesman, and you're educating people, showing them, you're teaching them. And when you teach them and you show them, all of a sudden you're not selling anything anymore. They're going to be beating down your door to buy what you have to offer them, if that makes any sense. Okay, if you are that person that if you've ever thought, I love this industry so much and I'm so good at it, but I feel like I'm failing at it. I'm just not secure in my business at all. Like, I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. This podcast, my friend, is for you. I'm so glad that I started it. And yes, I'm talking to you, straight to you. The next episode that I make, I'm going to talk about why our consultations, most beauty entrepreneurs, why their consultations are where they're losing most of their money. And I'm going to teach you how one small shift can change everything for you. Have you ever heard of your close rate? Do you know what your close rate is? You don't need more clients. Yes, clients feed our business. But what you need is a business structure that can actually support you and what you're trying to accomplish in your business. A business structure that supports you. Okay, enough about consultations. I think I've been pretty clear on that. Now I want to talk about what another hole in your leaky bucket. Okay, what exactly are you selling? I want you to take a hard look at your price menu, right? Your pricing menu, your service menu. What are you selling? Is it a list of individual treatments? Or are you selling a roadmap to transformations? A roadmap to results? Most people put their price menus together transactionally. Like you're selling one laser treatment, one PMU session, one brow treatment session, one facial, whatever. You're selling one treatment. And then maybe you're hoping for another later on down the road, right? But when you package these things together, you package outcomes, their results, not just treatments, you're making your clients psychologically think long-term. Think about it this way, a transformation package, not just a service. When you're selling a transformation package, that tells the story of the result that they want, not just that thing that you do, if that makes sense. You need to sell them the result that they want, not just one treatment plan on how to get there. So when you sell them a story, you sell them the entire package up front at one time, then they don't have a choice. They're not going to buy one treatment at a time, and you're going to hope that they come back for the second one in order to get them. You know you can get them to where they want to be, but you're giving them the option to bail out. Where when you sell them a package deal, you sell them the entire experience. You're not giving them one piece at a time. You're giving them the entire roadmap. You're taking them from the beginning to the end. You're not giving them any options. This is the package that I'm selling you that is going to take you from where you are to where you want to be. You're selling the entire result story, not just one small trip at a time. That's what you want to be selling. The transformation, not the individual service. So you need to take a long, hard look at your price menu and package, being the key word there, accordingly. and not individual services. Okay, and let's be real. Everybody's not going to be the client that needs the entire package. They're not going to need that whole journey, right? So I'm not saying to completely take your individual services off the table, but I do want you to think about things in the majority of your clients are going to want that journey, right? They have a problem that needs solved. Now, let's go back to our original individual sessions for things. One facial is not going to do anything unless you are marketing to that person that just wants relaxation. And let's be real, nobody builds a whole entire business that is a small business on a relaxation package. You're going to see them once a year, and that's not what you want, right? That's not going to build you a stable income month to month, right? So let's talk about our follow-up revenue. And that's another hole in our leaky bucket where a lot of people miss out on the follow-up revenue, how to capture that. This is a place in businesses where money literally hides. You're missing out on so much revenue that is hiding right inside that first visit that you have with people. So how many of you can say that whenever your client leaves, you say, okay, call us whenever you're ready? Guess what? 98% of people never do. Here's what I want you to do instead. I want you to implement a pre-booking strategy. I want you to book that second session that you recommend for them that they need, just like your doctor's office does. I want you to book that session before they even walk out the door. I want you to frame it. As part of your roadmap in the journey that you're giving them. Once they book it, then I want you to follow up with a text message and an email, and I want you to have that. To make it very simplistic, you need to have a custom CRM, something that hopefully will automate this for you, and I can help you with that. There's so many out there that are really great that automate all of this for you. And I promise you, implementing that one part of a system into your business will nearly double your client retention and triple each one of your clients' lifetime value in your business. And the last thing I really want to touch on with you guys before I finish this podcast is I want you to stop making busy feel like profitable, because they're not the same thing. Being booked solid is not the same thing as being profitable. And I feel like most people that are listening to this podcast can relate to this, that you are booked and you're so busy, but your bank account is not reflecting the energy that you're putting into your business. Who feels that? You can literally be seeing 40 clients in a week and still not have money in the bank. Let me tell you how that happens when you have a ton of low dollar clients dominating your schedule. Your price menu is you base it on what feels comfortable and not on a business strategy. You are not optimizing for profit per hour, not clients per week. I want you to restructure your pricing based on your profit margins, your time versus your revenue, specialization, so that you are positioning yourself as an authority in your industry, not just another service provider. Okay, guys, I'm going to bring this all home now, okay? I'm going to tie this all together. If you are that service provider that is completely booked or pretty solidly booked, you're working super hard, but you're also super confused why the work, your effort, is not matching the income. It doesn't match the effort that you're putting into your business. This is totally not your imagination. You're not making this up. It's real. It happens to so many people. It's totally in your business structure and the way that you're selling yourself and you're selling your business. Once you see all these leaks, or just the few that I pointed out to you today, you could fix them. So if this episode resonates with you, I want you to just take a step in the right direction and just fix one of these things. Try it this week. Fix one that you think will make the biggest impact that would make the biggest financial impact on your next quarter. I want you to email me. I want you to drop me a DM. I want you to send me a message and tell me what you think that you need to work on first. Let me give you my feedback. Let me help you fill up some of those little leaky holes in your bucket. In the next episode, I'm going to peel some of this back, and I'm going to talk about how to package up your services and price them so that your clients choose you, so that they choose you confidently without ever discounting a thing ever again, and no second guessing yourself. You're not going to want to miss that.